A warm welcome to all the listeners. Listen to the Blue Horse. Dr. CKN is in conversation with Pooja. I'm sure you'll enjoy this session, and I'm sure it's going to be some food for your thought.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another interesting podcast with the Blue Horse. Today we have another interesting topic to discuss with the Blue Horse. So, Doctor, what is your say on young children getting exposed to the digital devices at a very early age?
See, the scientific advancement in the last 40-45 years has led to many innovative stuff. Okay, you know that.
Yes.
So, communication revolution.
Yes.
And this advancement of all the digital apparatus, the computerization, in almost each of us holding a computer device for ourselves. Then your iPad.
Yes.
Then your digital touchscreen phones have become a computerized gadget by itself. Right?
Yes.
So, especially after the millennium, things have gone very fast. Talking about the present scenario, there are two aspects to it. One is advantage of these things, the other is disadvantage of this digital world.
Yes, because we see that children are using the tabs and laptops in their right from the school days. It's provided by the school itself.
School itself. So the internet part of the world, where a huge amount of information available for every segment. You can go and learn. You don't need to go to school. You can learn everything in the internet.
Yes.
So this is one. Two is the artificial intelligence taking over, the chat GPT and all that.
Yes.
Children have become very creative.
Yes.
The children who are born these days, in the last, say about after 2005, you don't need to teach them anything. They know how to operate every electronics in front of them.
They are digital kids.
Yeah. So initially, when you take a camera and shoot photographs, you have to load a film. It may give you 24 or 36 snaps.
Okay.
Then you have to go wash it, take a negative and then print out and all that. Now, no, there is a chip. The digital camera, no film anymore. You go on clicking hundreds and hundreds of pictures. Put it in your computer or put it even in your, in your gadget and look at all the pictures straight away a minute after your shoot onto your screen.
They are very fast in learning all these, use all these.
No, these are all convenience given by the digital world.
Yes.
To mankind. Now we come to the question of children. So what is happening ever since the child started speaking? Ever since the child is about 10, 12 months old, which it can, you start speaking to your parents, or you start speaking to your siblings, or you stop speaking to your relatives, friends who are not in your town on a video call and show your child. And you go on, take pictures of your child and send it to people.
Yes.
And the children can see their, grandparents who are living in another city on the screen. And they start, pampering the child on the screen. Hi, hello, and all that stuff. So the child is fully exposed.
Yes.
So when the child becomes 2 years, 3 years old, when he starts talking,
Yes.
it is on the phone.
Yes.
And it starts playing games on the phone. And people have to give phone to the child for the child, to open up their mouth and eat. If you don't give the phone, they can't eat. They won't eat. All that kind of things have happened. This is one side. Second, once they started going to school, this becomes an highly and advantageous stuff. They have their tabs and laptops given in the schools, and all that many things have been taught on the screen, and you load everything onto your screen and you make your projects on the screen, and it goes on and on and on and on. They are exposed to this.
Today's schools have digital boards in
every
classroom.
There in big colleges are also IITs, IIMs, and also digital boards are there. People come from through the internet. Through the Zoom or Skype, many applications, from University of Columbia, Stanford, or, Harvard, professors take classes to people who are in Bangalore. All kind of facilities have come in.
So the point is, they must have to have the knowledge of using all these devices.
You don't need to teach them, they know.
Yeah, they know it.
They know everything.
Yes.
They can teach you.
Yes,
they can teach you, or they know much more than you.
Yes.
Now these are all advantages, because the access to information, the access to do many things are possible because of the digital world.
Yes.
For the child, it's a blessing and disguise situation that he's got access to information.
Too much of it.
No, access to information, we are talking about the advantage part of it. We will
Okay.
talk about the disadvantage part of it later. It has access to information with the tip of their fingers.
Yes.
This is one good thing happened. The brain equips itself very fast. The brain, what was there, if you are a child of 10 years old in 1920, and if you are a child of 10 years old in 2024, they're two different brains.
Yes.
This brain has got huge amount of information loaded into it as it was born. As it was born.
Yes.
Now the child which was 10 years old in 1920 or the child which was 10 years old in 1520, it's totally a different brain.
Yes.
Because the modern science has grown in the last 75 years after the Second World War.
Of course.
Prior to that, it was not. So communication revolution is also too high because you can sit and speak to anyone, anywhere.
Yes.
You can sit in your toilet on your part and you can speak to your friend in Los Angeles from Chennai, right?
Yes.
It's very easy. I remember I was, traveling in a train in 2005 and my friend called me in my mobile from Delhi and said he wanted certain mails from me, certain things to be sent to him by mail.
Okay.
So I called my office, I called my staff and said that so-and-so from Delhi is asking for all these things. Please immediately open up the computer and send all these things to him. It was gone. In 5 minutes, the goal was met. You see the advantage of the digital world or the computerized world. Access to information is too huge and it is advantage part of it to a child which is going through the education and lot of creative things the children can do.
Yes.
Now, because of all these things, there's one first disadvantageous stuff in this scenario is the digital games, the video games.
Yes.
People are getting,
Addicted. It's sort of addiction.
sticking to it where they are losing their physical movements.
Yes.
They don't go and play. They don't go and play at all.
Yes.
They more and more complicated, interesting video games are coming in.
Yes.
In which they are, dragged into it and they play. But then one research says that the problem-solving ability of the children improves a lot by troubleshooting the video games.
Okay.
But you may be equipping your brain, but to support that brain, you need to have good physical condition, and that is lacking.
Okay.
And that is going to be the stakes.
Okay.
Then there is no point in you having a brain which is too good for problem solving.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, if you are going to be a sick person, what is the point of having a brain which is far equipped for troubleshooting,
Yes.
problem solving? This is one. Two, the communication part of it. You can speak to anyone in anywhere in any part of the world. Okay, that is advantage. The disadvantage is the message sending. All kinds of dirty exchanges take place in young children.
Yes.
Okay, and it is like a cup of tea for them. They don't care. They don't know the value. They don't know the scenario. They don't understand the gravity of it.
The prolonged time of exposure to the screen also affects their.
Yeah, that is blue light toxicity of the iPads and computer screens and mobile screens. They call the blue light toxicity, quantum biology by Dr. Jack Kruse and all
Nowadays we
that.
see the young children wearing glasses in a very.
That is because of your food scenario and all is gone. That's not because of your blue screen.
Okay.
Blue screen affects your health.
Okay.
Blue screen affects your sexual potency.
Okay.
Blue screen affects your overall metabolism. There are a lot of things are there. Quantum biology talks about it and they have found out and they come on the screen and explain. You can go and see all those videos.
Okay.
Especially 30 years of research by Dr. Jack Kruse who lives in Phoenix, Arizona. He has explained many things about the blue light toxicity of the computer screen, iPad screen and the mobile screens. Exposure of too many number of hours in a day.
Okay.
This is one. Another one is the most dreaded disadvantage of this digital world is exposure to pornos.
Exposure to.
Pornos.
Okay.
The sexual films.
Okay.
The blue film, whatever you call it. The pornos.
Porn moves.
They are called the pornos.
Okay.
That is harming the children because of when they see that, when they mentally get activated, there are a lot of hormonal changes happens,
Okay.
which was not the case 40 years ago.
Okay.
Today, it is just like that available with your one finger touch.
Yes.
And that is a big $1 billion industry where they make these films.
Okay.
and huge amount of them is available on your net.
Okay.
And no one can stop that. No one can stop that. And that is really going to give you not only psychological changes, more than psychological changes, physiological changes.
Okay.
And if you're going to talk about 50 years from now, say in 2074, I don't think so children will have any kind of good health. Next 2 generations are.
Okay.
Because already the food output from the agricultural scenario has lost its potential.
Okay.
And mostly the 70 to 75% of the mankind is moving away slowly from eating food which is cooked at home.
Okay.
Everything is going to be cut open, heated and eaten.
Processed.
Processed, like already cooked, pre-cooked.
Already.
Yeah,
Okay.
pre-cooked. Now that is developing very fast. Now itself you have ready-made chapatis, ready-made puris, ready-made parotas, ready-made idiyappam. Everything is available on the store.
Is it because of the taste they get addicted?
No,
or
they don't want to cook, they become lazy.
They don't have time?
They
Or
don't
become
want
lazy?
to. They don't want to. They don't care. It's a painful job for me.
Then how will you get good healthy food?
They're not bothered. They think for my hunger I need some food. They have no awareness at all.
How do they land up with such mentality? How did they land up with such mentality?
It is because from the time I have born, my mother has fed me with a lot of food bought from the shop.
Okay, so again it goes to the parental.
The child is getting exposed.
Okay.
And child thinks the parota made at home and the parota sold in the shop, what I bought and eat it is the same.
Okay.
It's not the same.
So what they see their parents doing is what get
Yeah,
registered
get embedded
in their
into
brain.
me, no? See, whatever it is, whether my parents, even they would have cooked food and given to me. I was so busy, I'm not married, and I'm alone.
Okay.
I don't know cooking. Then what do?
Okay.
I have no choice, right? I go to a hotel and eat and go home. Like
Maybe
that.
they don't get that point or the awareness of good health or the consequences of
Definitely,
eating such.
definitely, yes. Now, the digital platform is another one which makes food available to your fingers.
Okay.
You touch upon your screen, you get what you want to your doorstep. And next 15 minutes, they ring the bell.
Okay.
And most of these agencies providing food through these agencies which can deliver at home, they have given the time frame. Within 30 minutes, food will be delivered. Otherwise, you don't need to pay the bill. You know. So if the person wants to eat at 1 o'clock, he orders his food at 12:30. 1 o'clock, 12:55, his food is there on his table.
Okay.
Now, digital world is brought that availability of just putting your fingers, touch certain buttons on the screen, and then order your food and get your food and eat.
So
this is the
whatever
most highest disadvantages as far as the scenario of food is concerned.
Yes.
You are exposed to more of. I get tasty food. See, I sit at home. Today morning I eat South Indian breakfast ordered outside. Afternoon I eat some biryani. Night I eat some Chinese food.
So we become slaves to these devices. Does that mean like that, or we don't know how to handle wisely?
No, this is the scenario in which the civilization is going. This is the order of the day.
Okay.
I have no space in my brain to think all those things.
We
You are
don't
trying
know.
to analyze the situation.
Like we don't know what to prioritize, whether it's health.
I don't have that in my mind.
Okay.
I think this is how I should live. And this is the best way for me to live.
So we
That's
don't
all.
bother about our
No.
health.
No.
Okay.
No. Where is the healthy situation today? When I was a young child, there was hardly few hospitals in Chennai.
Yes.
Today I have hundreds and thousands of hospitals in all over the city.
Okay.
And every hospital is full. You can understand from that, the health scenario is gone.
So basically, people have become very. Do you say that they have?
Now we are
become very
drifting
lazy?
away from our topic.
Okay. So
It is the digital disadvantage to the children. Children learn everything like this by the age of 15.
okay.
Okay? And this is what make them adopt certain ways of life when they grow big.
Okay.
So one side advantage is there. I would say 25 to 30% advantage is there for the children with the digital world. 70 to 75% disadvantage is there to the children because of the digital world. And you cannot live a life without the digital world any further.
Okay.
Without that, you're gone. Because if I am a 22-year-old boy or a girl, I cannot survive even half an hour without my mobile phone.
Yes.
I have every memory bank of my brain stored into my mobile. I don't even know my mother's number or father's number unless my screen is on. If my battery is conked off, if I need to put the phone on charge, or if I lost the phone, then I'm gone. I'm left in the desert. I don't remember anything because my memory part of the brain has become so poor handling my digital screens.
Yes.
I don't remember anything. My memory capacity has come down to zero. You must have been noticing that.
Yes, definitely.
You can't do anything about it.
Yes.
Because I'm always used to, the brain has taken a back seat.
Yes.
The brain knows that you have everything in the screen. The brain only tells you, open up your cell, open up your mobile.
Yeah.
And the eyes look into it and then touch the point and it calls somebody. Right?
Yeah.
And your brain is completely distracted because of the social platform.
Yeah.
What is happening is every 1 minute or every half a minute, I'm getting a message, I'm getting a WhatsApp message, I'm getting
distracted.
Photographs, I'm getting this clipping, I'm getting that clipping,
You're kept
somebody
engaged.
sending me, new range of shirts have come in, those pictures, those colors. It goes on every half an hour. My WhatsApp group put in a message, and somebody is requesting me to call him immediately. All kind of things. Every half a minute, every 10 seconds, every 20 seconds, there's a message coming in, and there's a message going out.
Yes.
So what happens to your brain? It's constantly disturbed. It cannot focus on anything any further, and this will not allow you to work. This will not allow you to work in a place where you're constantly. Most of the places nowadays, the cell phone has to be handed over to a secured area, and then you come in and work.
Yeah.
With your mobile phone, you cannot. You cannot work at all. It comes to that level.
Constantly you get distracted.
Any children after the age of 10, 11, they have to have a mobile. They force their parents to buy a mobile, a touchscreen phone.
Yes.
There is no choice. The parents beg, borrow, steal. They have to buy and give the child a mobile phone. If that child is not going to have the mobile phone in hand after the age of 10, 11, it is not going to go to school.
Yeah, that's a pure issue that they face.
Yeah. Now these are all the disadvantages, and this is at the beginning stage. These disadvantages are at the beginning stage at this point of time in 2024. If it is going to grow, and it is going to grow more and more and more after 2 generations.
Okay.
I tell you, in 2074, 25 years is one generation. After 2 generations from here on, we will be eating tablets and working on the mobile.
Okay.
We don't even eat food. For vitamin A, 1 tablet. For vitamin C, 1 tablet. For vitamin D, 1 tablet. For carbohydrate and protein, 1 tablet. And then drink water and start moving.
Okay.
That's what is going to happen. Thank you.
Okay, doctor. That was very useful information that you shared with us. So thank you so much for listening to us. Meet you on another interesting podcast.